Welcome to day 22, and today we are looking at delete, truncate and drop commands in SQL plus how we use it in our database. Before now, in the previous video, we have created our StoreDB database. We have created our StoreDB database. We used to activate it, and then we have also created a table called products, and then inside this product we have products. Inside this product we have product ID, product name, price, quantity. We have the type, integer, and this is all we did in the previous video. But today we are looking at delete, truncate and drop. So what are these delete, truncate and drop? So we are going to start with drop. Let's say, for example, we want to start with delete. So this table now has a product. The name of this table is product. This is the name of the table, but it has a product called, let's select to see the table itself. We are selecting the table to see the content. It has a product name called laptop, smartphone and headphones. So let's say we want to delete the product called headphones, because as a database administrator or data analyst, you might want to delete at times. You want to delete a particular thing. So this delete just removes a specific row from the table based on your condition. Let's see how this delete works. So let's say, for example, we want to delete removes specific rows from your table based on a criteria. So I want to remove, let's say, the laptop row. This laptop row, I want to delete it from this table. How do I do it? I simply use the keyword delete, and then where am I deleting? From product. And what am I deleting from product? I'm deleting from product where product name is equal to laptop. Product name is equals to laptop. I have to make sure it's the same spelling. So this is what I'm deleting. This is what delete is meant for. I want to delete from this product table where my product name is laptop. And this deletes the whole of this particular row. Let me run this query, which is green. So after running, let me check my table again. Let me check my table again and see. Can you see? Laptop is actually gone out of the table. So after using the delete keyword, your table still remain. It's just that that particular row has been deleted. So let's see, after having seen what does truncate does. When do you use truncate? You use the truncate command. Use the truncate command to remove all the rows, but keeping the data structure. So I'm removing all the rows, but I'm keeping the data structure. So how do you use it? You simply write truncate table products, truncate table products. So let me run it and see. So after running, let me try running my product again to see. Everything is gone. All the rows are now gone because of this truncate that I just applied. So I'm just left with the table structure. So let's say, for example, now this brings us to the final one, which is drop. So when you come to use the drop table, what does the drop use? So you use, when you use the drop, use the drop command to completely remove the table. You want to completely remove the table, you use the drop command. So let me try using the drop table now, and then I'm going to write drop table. Then I'm going to use something called if exists. If exists. What does the if exists do? It prevents an error if the table does not exist, for the sake of safety. Because if you are deleting a table that actually does not exist, it will bring an error. So by doing this now, I'm trying to say drop the table if exists product. So I'm going to run this, and then I'm going to try and see if there's actually anything called product. So you see, product is no longer actually, there's no more product. So I used delete to remove specific rows based on a condition. Use delete to remove specific, uses delete to remove specific rows based on a condition, but table structure and other rows will actually remain intact. But what of truncate? Truncate removes all the rows from the table. It's faster than delete if you want it to be for large tables. It's faster than delete. You use truncate, but the table structure still remain for further use. You still have the table structure. But if you want to completely remove the table, including the structure, that is when drop will come. It's like a nuclear. It buries everything that you can't see anymore. So drop table completely removes the table, including the structure. It cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. So if you use this drop table, it means you have to recreate the table again. So while I use if exists is a safeguard to prevent error. If the table or database does not exist when running drop command, that is where I use if exist. So today we have just seen delete, we have seen truncate, we have seen drop, we have seen if exists. Please try it out and let me know how it goes at your end. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow in day 23.